Just right now headed for the possession of drugs, trafficking and drugs.
Hey, they say it ain't over till it's over. Well, let me tell you, this one definitely ain't over.
Your best friend hanging out the arm though. Got game like I'm dropping me a console. No, I don't swim, but I give up. Nah, flex. Why you dare look in the breast? Feel to get up in your chest while I soak up my success. Getting tokens for your stress. I be making all the checks anytime you see me step on a stage. Acting real soft like my skin coming beige. Gonna step out and with him, girl, you fake. Try to get it out, what you hands on. You ain't dance on. Tell your boyfriend, go and put your pants on. Damn. The best friend. She went and did the same thing. I'm really mad, but she won't know. Everything is gotta be cool when we living so cold. Feel it in your bones. You ain't gonna feel it till I'm gone. Caught up in your feelings, now you froze. And everything around you getting cold. The chill is in my bones. Caught up in my feelings, now I'm froze. I don't really feel it till you gone.
Today, from Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, this is Madden Football on EA Sports. We'll see Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs taking on Trevor Lawrence and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Fucking running the house and nothing. This bitch is car.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are
remind me
underway
of
from
her
Kansas City. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. So here's the first drive now for the
She married
Jags.
up, whatever.
They'll be led out by the first overall pick from a couple of drafts ago, former Clemson Tiger Trevor Lawrence. Now Lawrence. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. ETN up the middle. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Throwing quickly, this is caught by Kirk. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Coming up on a 2nd and 6. ETN on the toss right. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. That one a first down pickup of 8. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up a defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Here's Lawrence to throw. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. Patterson's kick is good, and the Jaguars grab a 3-0 lead. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was hoping for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Good push up front and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. Chad Muma brings him down on that one defensively. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. It's a 7-yard gain there. It's good enough to move the chains. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. On the move to his left. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
It sort of looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You foresee incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They're going to run. It's McKinnon. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. They're able to keep the drive alive 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this carry brought to an end at the 8. Good stick skills, just not much room there to operate. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
2nd down and goal. Mahomes. And a quick throw here. That's complete. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
From the 7 now, it's 3rd and goal. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. So that drive spans 13 plays. And in the end, it's capped off by a 7-yard run. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the 2nd time here in this game. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Lawrence. Tried for Kirk, and he's got him. And it's a fumble. And it's picked up by the Chiefs.
Ooh, go.
Room here to run. He's still on his feet. Inside the 10.
Fuck that nigga up.
Hey, whatever happened to the days of just getting a fumble recovery? Everyone's into taking it the other way and trying to create points themselves, aren't they?
Well, they are. And now a terrific opportunity inside the 5. Kansas City taking the field for their 2nd drive. And they are in an absolutely golden spot. It's 1st and goal following the fumble return. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Juju Smith-Schuster, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that pushes the lead up to 11. A nice, tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only 1 play to score it. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. This offense hoping to do better than last drive. Remember, they had the fumble that set up the short field, and then they gave up the touchdown CD.
And so many people talk about how you have to have a short memory after you make a mistake in the NFL. I don't totally subscribe to that, partner. I think that you have to remember what you did and figure out how to not do it again. Get out there and execute the next time out. Avoid those errors and get some momentum built back up for your offense.
A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. Lawrence will throw. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
On 3rd down, Lawrence. And a throw there going to be incomplete. The Kansas City defense tough to throw on there, and now it's 4th down. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This from 54 yards away. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good, and they will remain 2 scores down as the difference holds at 11.
And now 2 problems as I see it. First, you missed the kick, which granted was a long one. But second, you set the other guys up with great field position and enough time to maybe get downfield and get a field goal attempt of their own.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Now he's going to throw deep right side. He's got a man, complete. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
They started this drive with terrific field position, and it's going to get even better after that play. Had great options with where they started, so they decided to press their advantage, and it paid off.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. And that is good for the touchdown, Kansas City. Juju Smith-Schuster as time expires in the first half. And the Chiefs will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that will take us to the end of the first half of play. So we've come a happy sight for a lot of these fans. We're jumping right over halftime and getting back into the action. Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. This fielded right at the goal line. Regular down, a couple yards shy of the 30. The Chiefs ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelsey. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. We're backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. From midfield, here's Mahomes. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Chad Muma fighting all the way through and getting the sack. Here's the Chiefs punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Straight ahead, Etienne. Taking it right down Broadway. He's at the 50, 30.
Oh, y'all let this nigga go to
10, 5, touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Etienne, 99 yards. And the Jaguars are able to cut into that deficit. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. And that flag accepted. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. He's got him in, complete. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Brought down by Trayvon Walker on the pass rush.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up.
And he's going to go down again. Trayvon Walker in there again as he's able to pick up sacks on both 1st and 2nd down.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Josh Allen, that's now back-to-back sacks, and it brings up 4th down.
Like how they've started the 3rd quarter here. They force a punt on the 1st drive, and after this sack, it looks like they'll be forcing another one as well.
Absolutely. Maybe got their 2nd win coming out of the locker room. That is caught by Smith-Schuster, and he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a 1st down. Now Lawrence. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Another tote for Etienne.
Man, motherfucking shit.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 146 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. 3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. On 2nd and 11 now. Lawrence finds his tight end Ingram. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 22-yard line. Now Lawrence to throw. He completes it to Jones. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And they'll run with Etienne. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jaguars have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Lawrence going to look to throw for... And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points that gets them back within a field goal. Well, I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
Into the hands of Smith-Schuster on the crossing pattern. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big pickup of 38.
And that was a high degree of difficulty on that one, but to me, it goes back to fundamentals and determination. High point the football and declare it yours.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Damn, nigga.
Anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Josh Allen able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still fourth down. Oh, and it's off the mark. Harrison Butker pushed it to the right, and that will keep this a 3-point game. Maybe an important fourth-quarter miss as this stays a 3-point game.
Yeah, now overtime is very much in the equation here. Just what you mentioned, a 3-point game. They get a drive, put it through the post. We could have some free football, couldn't we?
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. To throw again on second down. Lawrence. That's caught on the left side by Kirk. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Oh, and the hard count might have got him. This might be a first down.
Yeah.
Free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. Throwing again here, it's Lawrence. He targets Ingram for another grab. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 2nd and 2. Lawrence. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Here's Lawrence. Crossing route, and he hits his man. It's Jones. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Throwing now. Lawrence. This will be caught at about the 5.
And that was intercepted.
And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. Back to throw. Lawrence. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Trevor Lawrence with a hook up to Marvin Jones. And the Jaguars have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Patrick Mahomes in the offense. Down by 4. A little over a minute to go. They've surrendered a double-digit lead, but can rescue themselves late as they come up on first down. And oh, that one nearly intercepted. That would have sealed it. Instead, it'll be second down. Mahomes to throw it. He's got Smith-Schuster. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Mahomes. And his throw here is incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
So the defense helping him out a little bit here late in the fourth.
Man, you're exactly right, and when you're the one doing the chasing, you'll take a little help from the other guys, won't you?
Mahomes will throw. A dump down to McKinnon. And out of bounds right around the 20. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll make it second down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills.
And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the fourth quarter.
That's a job well done by everyone. From the players to the guys calling the plays. Let me introduce just one downside to the mix. Might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
Extra point by Butker is on target, so it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And with time of factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll start things out at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw. Able to find Jones. And he will get out of bounds with 23 seconds to play as he does pick up a first down. He'll look to throw. Completes it to Kirk over the middle. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. They'll look to throw. Short throw to Ingram. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. He's back to throw. Open man is Kirk, complete. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. Riley Patterson on. A lot of pressure on this kick. This to potentially send us to overtime. And his kick here is good. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick there in the final seconds, and now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I, we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
What I would do is either hand it off inside or more likely I'd take a knee and let the clock run out. Because if I'm back there trying to throw and a sack happens, the ball comes free.
Oh, a contested ball here. And
Oh my God! Where the flag come from? Make this some shit.
So give him the yardage on the completion. Also tack on 15 more.
If you get that hand up there, you've got to let go immediately or just not close the hand at all. He didn't, gave it a tug, and that was easy for the officials to see.
And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And they'll be celebrating in the Power and Light District. The Chiefs have won the football game. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
Mm.